The shocking death of two traders in Sathankulam, father and son, Jayaraj and J Bennix, has instilled the fear that such a thing could happen to any of us. In such a situation, every citizen needs to know certain basics. According to a report, a total of 1,731 people died in custody in India during 2019. This works out to almost 5 such deaths daily. Out of the death in police custody, the Uttar Pradesh tops the list, followed by Tamil Nadu and Punjab. In 2006, the Supreme Court ordered all states and union territories to set up PCAs, Police Complaint Authority, to usher in police accountability. A PCA is intended to be a freestanding, absolutely independent adjudicator with diverse membership intended to act as a remedy for a public and a corrective mechanism for the police. In the court scheme, a PCA is envisaged as a body to address complaints filed by the public against police officials in cases ranging from custodial death, torture, illegal detention, and even land grabbing. Complaints authority are to be set up at both state and district levels, and it is also required to make the PCA's final order binding. While operationalizing PCAs, they need to lay down a selection process to select the chairman and members as per Supreme Court's prescription of an independent selection panel to shortlist the candidates to avoid politicized appointments. Provisions should also include independent investigators for the PCA. This is needed to keep the complaints authority at a distance from both the police and the government. The Supreme Court stated that the authorities have the power to utilize the services of retired investigators from the CID, intelligence, vigilance, or any other organization for field inquiries. This is essential to keep the PCA's inquiry role away from the police department. Without its own investigators, PCA will inevitably have to depend on the state police itself to gather and corroborate facts and information which can lead to both delays and compromised inquiries. It has been seen that even 14 years after the judgment, the PCAs haven't been set up nationwide at both state and district levels. Even though the PCAs are operating in some states, they are hampered by lack of investigative staff, resources, and the needed training and orientation to maximize their role as independent police oversight bodies. The relevance of the PCAs is as urgent as ever, and they need both civil society support and strong advocacy with governments to transform them towards making an impact on police accountability. Given that these bodies are in the nascent stages, it is important that their performance is monitored and they are provided the necessary assistance to grow into their roles. The Tamil Nadu state government in December 2019 informed the Madras High Court of having constituted a state-level police complaints authority headed by Home Secretary and district-level authorities led by collectors. Though the government claimed to have already constituted the authorities, a public interest litigation has been filed in Madras High Court claiming that it was not in accordance with Supreme Court orders which insisted that the state-level authority should be headed by a retired High Court judge and the district-level authorities should be led by retired judicial officers. The case remains pending in High Court. Our National Capital Territory, Delhi, operationalized PCAs in 2018. However, it is in most diluted form. There are lessons to be learnt by even Delhi policymakers from long-functioning complaining authorities in Kerala, Assam, and Tripura. In states with functional complaints authorities, complaints are generally submitted in the form of letters which describe the nature of allegations. Independent bodies such as Human Rights Authority do not prescribe the submission of complaints with sworn affidavits and allow any person to submit complaints through letters. Hope the changes come very soon.